What up, loved ones? What it do? It's Spotty Young right here. You know where I'm from. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're new to this channel right here, just hit the subscribe button real quick. Give it a like if you think it's cool, if you think it's real. Hell yeah, man. I got one of the G homie right here and shit, man. Big Droops from Eastside Long Beach Side Gang. Ass. What's up, homie?
Yeah.
Introduce yourself, man.
No, believe the top of the game, bro. It's your boy, man, the loco, man, Droopy Loco, Long Beach Suns, all that and all that, man. What's going on,
Yes,
brother?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, well, actually, it's a small world, man. To those who don't know, when I left Calipat around 2012, I believe, I left the homie Uso B, and you was the one that replaced me when I left, right? You pulled up, right? So we missed each other, man.
When you walked out that cell, I walked in that cell, fool. Crazy ass.
For sure, for sure. So, anyways, let's just start from the beginning, bro. Like, where were you born and shit, and how'd you ended up hanging out with the Saw Gang, with the homies and shit?
Off top, bro. Shout out to my mom and pops, man. First of all, man, I was born in St. Mary's Hospital, Eastside Beach, man. You know what I'm saying? Born in Long Beach, grew up back and forth, but primarily in Carson. But majority of my family was in Long Beach, so it's between Carson and Long Beach. You know what I'm saying? Grew up at Carson Park. All my family on the east side of Long Beach, west side, all of that. But I would say that what really got me into it was the family, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people growing up, people say you're part of your environment. So true. When I was a kid, my childhood role models was my uncles, the OGs. You know what I'm saying? The gang members in our family, and they set the trend to make me, you know what I'm saying, want to join that lifestyle. That's what it was. Shout out to my uncles, though.
And I kind of feel you on that because they turned you from a boy to a man, and you was looking up to them. And I feel you, man. Did you ever experience like any kind of racism out there in school or in your area or whatnot?
Well, basically, I grew up in the Harbor area. Shout out to the Harbor area, bro. Carson,
Yeah,
Long Beach, Wilmington, Gardena, Torrance. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And, yeah, there was always a form of racism. You know what I'm saying? But it was always great. We always had different ties. That's the thing about others, Asian and others. We had both ties to the blacks and the Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? So it was
yeah.
the best of both worlds growing up. I never felt racism that much, but until I hit the peak, that's when I felt racist at its peak. But yeah, off
Hey,
top.
damn, I kind of feel where you're coming from. All right, let's get into that. Did you all right, for sure. So you was hanging out with the homies, you're doing the thug tezo and shit, because I guess being a square and being a punk was never an option, right?
For real. What was trending in our time, man? That was what's trending, bro.
Yes, sir. And I had a taste of that. Anywho, did you end up going to the halls and CYA and stuff like that?
No, I caught a little misdemeanor robbery beef, but I never made it to the halls. Right when I turned 18, they snatched me up, brother. 18.
Hey, so yeah, it went straight to did you go to LA County?
Yeah, I did 2 terms. You know what I'm saying? Caught one in 2004, and the last one 2009. It was a real shock. It was a real shock to hit the pan being a teenager, from teenager being high school to
Yeah.
going to LA County. I didn't know the B word. I didn't know the B word was bad. Shout out to Turtle from Asian Boys, bro, and shout out to fucking Joker from oh man, he gonna kill me for Koreatown. Hey, those two homies right there, bro. They told me for the first time, hey, bro, like when we're young, you used to like, hey man, shut up, B word, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But when you hit that's like a taboo word. Don't say that B word now. Shout out to the homies for teaching me that, man. You know what I'm saying? A
Yeah.
lot of fundamental, great things I learned, man, growing up right there in the county, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was all about respect. Uh, man. So you was in the county. It was a surprise because you was free, and then all of a sudden you're like a dog in a cage and shit in the county, right?
You ain't lying, bro.
And
Motherfuckers, tough times, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that,
yeah,
I learned, at first, bro, once you come into jail, bro, you go to the dorms, and then you start going squabbling up, going up against the ops, the enemies, going to the, you know what I'm saying, out the hole, going up to the higher level, to the maximum security. Then when you get to the maximum security, you see a whole different level playing field. 4 maximum security at county jail is a level 4. You know what I mean? Like prison. You know what I'm saying? Then you start seeing some the way they moving differently, the way they communicating. There's a level of respect right there. You know what I'm saying? And I learned how to have respect for many different people. You know what I'm saying? I was taught differently. I was taught to be, you know what I'm saying, that we're the best and we're the superior overall. But once you get locked up, you find out that there's other fools that's down like us from different cities. There's other fools that's down like you that's in another city like that. So you ain't the only one. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I fucking learned a lot right there, bro.
And I feel you on that. On the 4-yard, on the maximum security, everybody play for keeps right there.
Yeah, you never lie.
And like what Dopey said, you can get poked in the wrong spot, and you know it could be lethal. It could be the end of your life. Also, you just never know. You know, like like big Dopey. Yeah.
Speaking on that about it, when my family members asked me, you know what I'm saying, what was the mindset of every day, you know what I'm saying, of, you know, on a level 4, you know, every time that door rack, bro, you're always jumping. You don't know what can happen. Because you got to mind you, a lot of people say, you know what I mean, like, oh, it's always peacetime. It's always peacetime, bro. In Calipat, there's a lot of smokers that want to take that easy walk off to DR. They want to go run up in the cell, do some PC shit. So you always got to stay on your toes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Level 4 ain't no joke, bro. Shout out to all the homies, man. On behalf of me and Body, all the homies keeping it active, bro. On the level 4s, man. Much respect and love from real.
Yeah, that gave me like a little throwback of how we feel on the 4-yard. Like you just said, as soon as they open up the door, anything can happen and shit. We always got our shoes on and shit, man. We try to be happy, we try to put a smile on our face, but really it's like fuck, man. Hey,
bro.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? This is what I want to tell you about it. And I know you can relate. We got some big dogs from every different corner. We got the top dogs from Miami. We got the top dogs from the Aryan Brotherhood, the white boys. We got the top dogs from the Crips, top dogs from the Bloods. And how about the Asian Islanders? We had to rise to the occasion. We had to turn ourselves up. They threw us in the machine, bro. And I feel bad, bro. I got my glove go out to all the brothers that get thrown in that machine. We get the level 4 is a machine. They throw you in that motherfucker, and you have to rise to the occasion, or you get X'd off to the PC yard. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
We playing with big dogs. All these other teammates, all these other teams right here. You know what I'm saying? I like to describe it like this. Want to know what it's like living for it. Right when you walk in, tell me the best way to describe it. You walk in. What race are you? There's 4 corners. You have to pick a corner where you go to. You either go to the black corner, the white corner, the Mexican corner, or the other corner. That's how they start you off. That's how the system starts you off. So from the gate, when you're there, okay, I go to this corner. I'm with the Asian Islanders. Boom. Okay, now, what's the second thing? This is our area. This is our area that we protect. Our bench, our bars. Make sure no one walks through that. Keep the flag waving. Keep the other flag waving. Any sign of disrespect, homie, another race, call it Asian, the B word, or any little disrespect, the flag goes down. And what we gotta do, we got DPR homies so it could go back up. Oh yeah, he did that. We gotta do things to fix it and make it right. You know what I'm saying? And it's cold. It's a cold game. Level 4 is a cold game to play, bro. It's a cold game, man.
Every
flag waving high. That's a cold game.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what though? I just gotta keep it G. I just gotta keep it G, man. My cellular was Uso V. And then we had 8. I left a 4 block. I mean, we've been through all the blocks, whatever and shit, right? In VR, Calipat. But the last block that I was on was with Alo from Park Village, and his cellular was from Park Village. Forgot the homie's name, man. And then you got Coco, you got Uso V. I was surrounded with big Usos and shit, man. So you know what I mean? I feel like I don't give a fuck if I'm skinny. You know? But real shit though, like what you just said, the warrior mentality at accepting fate at any given moment. You can lose your life, even if you're on your parole date. Just accepting that fact. If you don't, then you can't really hang. You're gonna end up in a PC, like you just said, bro.
And there's a lot of variables that happen in the Asian Islander's life that a lot of people don't know about that we go through. Of course, we in jail. We already got our uniform on. But check this out, bro. We're always outnumbered. You know, I remember this one time I was in the maximum security in West Valley, San Bernardino County, Unit 5. And I remember the blacks and Mexicans had a TV, you know, like every other day. The blacks have a TV on the odd day, Mexicans have a TV on the even day, right? So me and the party, I remember my party PJ from Orange County, my Pinoy, shout out to PJ. PJ Vapor, all right? My boy, right, he's all like, hey, party, how come we don't got no day? So check this out. We're in the maximum security. There's 15 essay, the best of the best, 15 Bloods and Crips, best of the best. And me and him got to push our line. Hey man, we need our own day. Well, the Mexicans respected it, okay? But there was somebody from the other side they didn't respect it. We had to do a demo. Shout out to my boy Isa. And we had to fight for our rights. But overall, my main thing is shout out to the underdogs fighting for the rights, all the others, man. We're always the underdogs. We're always outnumbered. But you know what? I send my love to all the bros, man. Fighting for the rights, man. The TVs, the benches, the areas, the pull-up bars, all that, dip bars. You know what I mean? That's nothing to everybody out here, but that's everything to us in there. That's everything, bro.
Hey.
Shout out to the home fight.
Hey man, you just explained that shit real good and shit because like some folks would consider joining the South Side the safe side. You know what I mean? And then because you know they're the deepest, and some would consider like joining the majority, but it's about holding your own. That's why I made it very clear on one of my videos about the some of the Asian. It don't have necessarily to be a pare or but any Asian that would rather join the South Side instead of joining their people. I don't consider them Asian or the homie anymore. You know what I mean? Because you know what I'm talking about, because you would die for them.
Yeah, you're right. You know, hey, right. Well, that's raw. You know, all the main hardliners, we already know it. So we see a other that's on the other side. He's the first one we gonna get, bro. He's the first one we gonna get. I see someone on the other side and shit pop off. He's the first one I'm gonna get. That's how the story goes. You know?
Hey, you're crazy, man. Hey, but
I'm not saying nothing. Everything I said is all written in stone. I just play ball and play the game, bro. This ain't nothing new.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? Yes, sir. I know what you mean. And the cool thing about it is, us being experiencing the 4-yard. Me, I experienced the 4-yard for over 10 years, so it's still a long time. And you know, you notice some of the homies are more tight than the other yards that are just like everybody's going home because, right? Yeah. Did you notice?
Yeah, it's a whole vibe. You got to remember. You got to look at. See, a lot of people think that okay, jail. They put jail people and inmates all in one box. Hold on. There's like when you put someone in jail. Okay, behind the scenes, we're inmates. We know what's going on. There's like it's broken up into 10 different departments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just want inmate. He's a crazy guy in jail. No, asshole. There's like 10 different departments in jail. You know what I'm saying? Your friend is just locked up in one of them. You know what I'm saying? Where all the rapists, molesters, and snitches, they have an area. You know what I'm saying? And it's all breaking up the different levels. People that's programming going home. You know what I'm saying? People that's not active. The lower levels right now, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but majority of them, they're letting all this 50-50 shit pass. It's all about, bro. You know, when I came in at 18, the main rules, bro. Snitches get stitches. You know, rapists, molesters, they got to leave off the yard. All this new shit going on and it's integrating and meeting up people. Okay, we all trying to go home. We all trying to go. Everybody trying to go home, Mando. But we trying to keep the flag waving with honor and respect. You know what I'm saying? We're all representing our names, our gangs, our races. It's not just a jail thing, bro. It's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Real shit. And then we get out here in the real world, and then it's like You got the snitch nine going on. There's no more honor and it's no more principle anymore. It's just like they look at all of us that broke the law, that you know, was as a bad person or whatever and shit, man. You know, and there's actually way deeper than that. They think it's black and white, but it's really extremely gray and it's complicated. Can, can you tell us your point of view on the black on black crime, Mexican on Mexican crime, Asian on Asian crime out there on the streets? Like, why do you think that's happening? Us, our own people hating on each other out there on the streets, smashing on each other on the streets.
Well, first, I can't speak race. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak on another race in their program because you know what I'm saying. You know they're gonna light me up in the comments. I don't even have no. That's not my place to speak on. But as far as the Polynesians, the Asians.
Yeah.
And as far as Polynesian Asians, man, I want y'all to think about this, man. And this is what all the homies in jail think about, bro. In 1940s and 50s, that's the time that the Samoans started coming to America for a better lifestyle, for the generation, for a better future. You know what I'm saying? They're tired of living in poverty, tired of eating these same foods every single day on this island. We want to go to America, start anew, become successful. They move out here in the 40s and 50s, right? And over time, they start programming, getting jobs, you know what I'm saying? Start building a lifestyle. And then this next generation, their kids grow up. And this generation of kids start getting attached, not to Samoa, but to these streets that they migrated from.
Yeah.
My folks from Samoa, our primary families came to three main areas: Carson, Long Beach, and Compton. You know what I'm saying? All relatives, all people coming as one for a better lifestyle. And then who would think, man, that they will get attached to these cities, these three main cities that they come from? Kick off beef, dumbass beef, and over time, bro, we killing each other more than anybody. What a disrespect to our ancestors. What a disrespect to the generation before us that bring our asses over here for a better lifestyle, bro. And we coming over here, all folks, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? I understand. I'm part of the game. We all part of the game. We all active play ball, but I want people to think about that, man. Think about your grandpa. They came over here for a better lifestyle, and we over here picking up streets and going against each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? When will it stop? Who knows? We all have to talk about it. Shit got to get right. You know what I'm saying? On sons.
And they're probably rolling in their grave and they see some some crazy shit. Yeah.
And you know what's crazy, bro? Speaking on that, right? While we speaking on that, bro, I was always secluded to the you know what I mean, to my own section, the SEAs. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All that whole group. And I never, you know what I mean? Of course, I mingle with my family in Carson, all that, but I was mainly, you know what I mean, dedicated to my group and my allies. I went to jail. I went to Chino, 2005. I went to Chino. I was over there on Masi from RSP, my nigga Cooney from Orange County, Uso E from Riverside, Uso Rab from LA Hood. That's the first time where I woke up in the morning, the doors cracked, 5 a.m. Boom. I get up. What's cracking? Chino. Boom. I see the blacks and the essays have a riot. Right in front of my door, bro. I see a black on his back and a Mexican on top of him, banging him in the head, bro. I freeze. I see the more blood. Now, mind you, on the streets, we're not cool. On the streets, I would never be a guy's friend. Right there at that moment, his door opened up across the tier, and he said, "Come here, Hoos, come here." I said, "What?" I froze. I didn't know what to do. That boy, he ran over that little squabble that they having, pulled me to his cell. Get down. Like the whole vibe was he was taking care of me like a big homie, and I never felt that. You know what I'm saying? And that right there opened up my career. It's cripping blood, and this Samoan shit is deeper. This other, this Asian, all this is bigger than this thing that we running on the streets, bro. Shout out to Rad from LA Hood.
Hey, man. I feel the same way. Yeah.
That opened up my eye. I never seen that. I never felt nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I feel the same way because I was gang banged out too. You know how it is on the streets. Jeff Rocks versus everybody with the woo. You know how it is. And I'm a YA baby too, and I came to the pen, and a lot of the older homies showed me a different way. That's when I started believing about honor and principle and all that shit, because I seen it with my own eyes. Real warrior type shit, you know what I mean?
The warrior type shit, bro.
Yeah,
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 man. And speaking on warrior type shit, let me tell you this, man. I know you can relate. Tell me,
yeah,
when you in prison, you never embraced your heritage and your race. Never at any time before than when you were in prison. You looking up the history of the Philippines. You looking up all kind of documents. I don't know what it is about prison, but it turns you up into your race, bro. It turns you up into your
yeah,
culture. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Why does it take prison for us to get pro our culture, all about us? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
All about who. And
yeah,
for my nieces and nephews, you know what I'm saying? Be
yeah,
proud of who you, proud of your culture. Look it up. You know what I mean? It's just
yeah,
don't let and all this colonization get to you. You know what I'm saying? Get back to the
yeah.
roots.
What I think is because before I got woken up in prison, or I'm gonna start maturing, or you know what I mean. I was a sheep before then on the streets. I was living in the matrix. You know, they think
Yeah,
this matrix doesn't exist, but this sheep exists. And there's only two people in the world, a lion, and most of these people are just, they have zero control of everything. Like, you know what I mean? They're just like a feather in the wind. Whatever they watch on TV, that's all they know, because they don't bother thinking. It's, if it's difficult for them, they don't do it, you know? And us, we learn discipline, we learn pain, we learn to love and endure pain, because how can you not? They're gonna break you because they're gonna lock you in in a little cell like a dog, and it's up to you to be mentally strong and still laugh about it.
right.
You know, uh, but uh, but unfortunately, a lot of men did not make it and tapped out, and you know, ended up tapping out on the PCR, you know, for whatever personal reason that they may have. But us, you know, we want to get out in the future and look at ourselves like, nah, hell no, I'm not. I still have morals, and fuck it, I'll trade my life for this. Fuck it, you know, like we had that mentality, like, fuck, you know. I guess hanging out, like you said, with the big homies that taught me how to be like a warrior and have a waking up basically, and you know, educating ourselves the proper way.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, and it had to we had to extreme we had to feel or experience extreme hardship in order for us to actually grow, right?
Yeah. I want to say, you know, when you say hardship, that reminds me of something I was telling my wife earlier. Shout out to my wifey, man. Happy to see that, baby.
So,
I was talking about how, what, you know what I mean? When someone dies, right? When someone passes away, you go through that hardship, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That first initial impact,
yeah,
it hits you hard. It out over time. It fades out because, you know what I mean? Time heals. You know what I'm saying? When you locked up, bro, and you missing your family and you away from your mom and dad and your sisters and everybody, bro, and your whole relatives, and every day you're locked up, you get that impact every day. You get that grief every day. You know what I'm saying?
and
It's hard to. I used to hate holidays, bro. I used to always want to volunteer for a mission on holidays. I hate watching commercials. You know what I mean? Of the Christmases. You know what I'm saying? All that family shit going on. I'm like, I'm not trying to go through 2 months of this, bro. Let me go to the back real quick. You know what I'm saying? But it's grief.
ew.
It's heavy on you every single day. You know, out there on the yard, you wake up, you go to breakfast, you program, you go out the yard, do your job. You know, do whatever you got to do, get high, whatever, get phone time. But in the back of your mind, I know you feel me, bro. You feel that pain in the back, like, damn, I miss my mama, man. Damn, I hope she okay, bro. Damn, I wish my sister okay, man. You know what I'm saying? It's grief, daily grief. It's daily impact of grief every day. It's hard to explain, bro. Shout out to the actors that want to do that, bro. On the real.
Damn, real talk, man. And because they, you know, they suffer also. Everyone that loves us, they suffer also while we're doing time. They can feel what we're feeling, and all we do is just remember them, and we try to distract ourselves from the streets.
Hey, you know what's crazy, bro? When I got popped in 2009, I told my mom I'm getting out next year, every year. You're like, when you getting out, baby? I get out next year, mama. Next year. Or they add time. Motherfucker try to make it work, man.
Hey, yeah. We get put into that position, man. That's crazy, man. But yeah, because like they're saying, if they don't, if these kids they don't understand the Asian Pacific Islander unity that we have, if they stay smashing on each other in the street, then how can they stop the Asian hate? They don't see that shit on the news. It's still happening till today. This evil folks, racist folks are still slapping on, punching on older Asians and women, and they don't care, Yeah. So how can they stop that shit if they don't even like each other, Yeah.
I think it's about decolonization, bro. You know what I'm saying? America, man, put all type of stuff on top of us, man, where our heritage and our roots got watered down. If we just go back to our roots, we know how to love each other, bro. We know how to love for each other in each race. We got that teaching for each other. You know what I'm saying? 5 times more teaching, having a love for everybody, bro. A love for every man. You know what I'm saying? And we could go back to our main fundamentals of what our last generations taught us, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can have more love for each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to the roots, y'all.
And like what you just said, the fobs coming into the US hoping for a better life. And then the kids.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As far as the Asian and Islander gangs, all the Asian Islander gangs, we killing each other more than any other races, bro. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bro, until everybody gets a sit.
And then the cool thing about it, because I learned this at a younger age, because I was charged an adult, and I used to go to the county bus. I used to talk to some of the pares that are in the bus. And shout out to RPB Clown, Pare Clown. He was telling me, like, in the county, out of 6 murders in a year, for example, 2 would be from the blacks, and 2 would be from the Mexicans or whites, and then 2 would be from us. 2 murders, and we're only like a very small numbers, and yet those murders of 6 murders in a year will be equally divided into 3, and those 2 will come from us. So there goes to show that we're really making sure that our car is clean, basically.
Yeah. Speaking on cars clean, when you think about the dynamics, right?
Yeah.
I was Mac rep over there at Calipat. I was in Calipat BR for 8 years, bro. And I really studied it. We had one new homie coming in every 2 months. SA's having 5 homies come every week. You know what I'm saying? And the blacks, bro, and they match up. So when you think about it, more homies, more problems. More homies, more problems. The SAs, I don't want to speak too deep on it, you know what I'm saying? But they are the majority, and they have the most shit popping. They have the most activities popping. They be having the most shit jumping. And everybody can't deny that. Every race can't deny that because they have the most numbers. You know what I'm saying? More homies, more basically, bro. And the sad thing about it is for the others, bro, the Asian Islanders, the sad part is there be some situations in yards where there's only like three Asians and 1 source. There's like 4 of us. And that fact, and those all bad guys coming in. Those all bad guys coming in, freaking, 1 out of every 3. 1 out of every 3 fools coming in is all bad, at that time. And the same fools were going back to back. That's why some fools be stuck in the same jail, the same yard every freaking year. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the homies keeping it active, man. Taking out the trash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real. Because it's all about the reputation of the car and shit.
And not only that, there's a level of respect too. You know what I mean? A lot of people look at gang banging, like some punk ass kids on the street shooting dice. But when you get to that level, on that level 4, you see that this fool's on some high level shit, next level shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And at the same time, there's a level of respect. You know what I'm saying? When we meet up with the other races, you know what I'm saying? It's like leaders with leaders. You know what I'm saying? How's you and your group doing? Are we doing group? We cleaning up. how's our group doing? Oh, we ain't doing shit. All our homies inside the cell. We all on the phones. We ain't up there programming. Nah, bro. We gotta meet up everybody at the same level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's just
shout out to the homies rising to the occasion, bro.
yeah. And speaking of that, high level type shit, like Dopey, high level type shit. Like like he was I was
shit, bro. That's what made me really jump out. I don't really be trying to reach out on the YouTube though, but when I see fucking with the big bro, that's the big homie, man. Shout out to Dopey. You know what I'm saying? I just say one thing, he's a monster, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's a real,
I was chopping it up with him just the other day, and he said that this happened on Calipad, right? I think it was FourYards, and then there's a black. Oh, by the way, before I start this little story about him, we're just gonna continue this, part one, part two, whatever. Anyways, you know how back in the days there'll be some people that trying to sneak themselves in the car, and then and then some of the older homies, like what Dopey said, everybody wants to put in work. Everybody is fighting for the knife, but it's not like that anymore because things have changed. It's the generation of the different generation now, right? Snitch, yeah, Takashi generation. But anyway, yeah, man. But even though he was old, he still stayed putting in work for the car, and well, I told him like you and us telling him, man, you don't got to do all that. But there's a black dude that pulled up talking about he half Asian or something. I don't know if you heard about him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just correct me if I'm wrong. See if I and then he pulled up, and then other homies are saying, well, yeah, he said he's half Asian, or something. He's cool. But Dopey is like, now hold on, man. Let me check. Let's check his paperwork, see if he's cool or not. And then he was, and nobody would really talk to him in the yard. The black dude, and then Dopey was the only one entertaining him and talking to him. And then somehow it doesn't feel right, so he came up with his master plan, saying that, look, man, they're gonna write me up because I ain't got no celly and you ain't got no celly. So they're gonna write you up. So let's just go together, and then just until then, to avoid the write up, we'll find somewhere else to go. So the old boy was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Take it it's a joke. So they ended up setting up with each other. That's when Dopey found out more about him, and then when old boy took his shirt off, he seen some like Black Panther, Black Power tattoos on him, and then it's like OG Crip, Sacramento, and he has absolutely nothing to do with the Asian Islander. He doesn't even know what Uso mean, Pare mean. He doesn't literally nothing, man. Just like how did you get in there? So anyways, Dopey did the thing. He ended up setting up with him, and then bam, out of nowhere, Dopey was just like, and he does not sure yet, because remember, Dopey's a little guy and this guy's a big guy. He could know and take, flip the script, but Dopey ended up fucking smashing it. And you're not a homie, man. Smack, smack, smack. And the old boy was screaming for his life. Yeah. Yeah.
When Dopey went to the hole for that mission, I went on a mission on another yard, and we met on a yard. We met in the hole after that.
Oh, for real?
What? Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, if anything, bro, and to all you sleepers out there watching, bro, all you fools that's thinking about it, hey, homie, it is right now. It is 2022. Everybody got those stops. Everybody got phones, bro. You can't hide no more, bro. We gonna figure you out. We gonna get you out. Don't hide, bro.
Yeah. In the Asian Islander cars, you can't hide, man. They got, like you said, they got Tula stuff. They got Mekalingi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
man.
mom be watching 60 Days In, buddy, right? And she
Yeah.
says, I don't even watch that shit, but I don't even know where they at. But she said she watched 60 Days In, and she says, these fools be going in undercover for 60 days. Buddy, we gonna do a high-tech CIA background check on you. You ain't even gonna make 2 weeks in Calabac. We gonna find out who exactly you are. We gonna do your background check. What gang you from? What yard you from? Where was you at locked up? We gonna call everybody. We know everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
real, man. Hey, that's what
Over
I've been.
here.
Yeah. Is that I was wondering about that 60 day. Are they on the PC yard or what? It sounds it's it seems like it's just a joke and shit.
I think they're all. I don't think they're segregated. I think they're all mixed up over there in the other state. I don't know.
Oh
But it
yeah,
seems
yeah,
like
in the East Coast politics or whatever. Yeah.
yeah.